Here is some of what he said about the broader issues with the offense, because people are going to think he's just being selfish. He just wants the football. He's just another diva receiver. And usually what happens is guys who are inclined to complain about the amount of times they are or aren't getting the football will do it when the team is losing, because it's a very simple logic. We're losing, and I'm not getting the ball. If I was getting the ball, we'd be winning, because I'm good enough to make the difference between losing and winning. It's unseemly, generally, for a guy to say things like that when the team is winning. Here's some of what he had to say, and then I'll fill it in with my sense of what he's really getting at. Here he is.
It's not just solely about my situation. I mean, guys, like, obviously I want to win too, you know? And I think if we're really focusing on winning and doing our job, like, we can't just keep slapping the Band-Aid over the defense doing their job and getting us out of trouble. At what point are we going to pick up our slack as an offense that we're so great, you know? And that's what I'm getting at. It's not about we're not winning or I don't care about winning. All I care about is stat. No, it's been week after week sometimes. We're not contributing. We're not doing our job on offense. So you can't just keep slapping the Band-Aid over that and you expect to win late in the year. You think you're going to go to it at the end of the year. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Oh, the F-bomb blurted out and he apologized for it. Don't apologize for it. Real life is rated R. We've established that time and again. Now, this isn't A.J. Brown being selfish. This isn't A.J. Brown wanting to have a 1,000-yard season or make the Pro Bowl, if they even have a Pro Bowl anymore, or make the All-Pro team or unlock some incentives in his contract. This is A.J. Brown recognizing, and he said at one point, thanks for the ring. This is a new year. It's different. Defenses have adapted. We need to adapt. His point is, and he said multiple times, anyone who has eyes can see it, or words to that effect. What is the offense doing to impose its will on an opposing defense? What is the identity of the offense? What is the offense piecing together? Where's the harmony? Where's the strategy in the play calling? At times, it feels like it's a random play generator. And bigger picture, it feels like it's a random game plan generator. This week, we're going to pass. This week, we're going to run. This week, we're going to do whatever we feel like doing at any given moment. The only thing we know about the Eagles' offense, on 3rd or 4th and short, they're going to run the tush push. That's their identity. Like, let's see if we can accidentally set ourselves up with 3rd or 4th and short, or 3rd or 4th and goal from the 1. Then we know what we're going to do. The rest of the time, we have no idea. That's the vibe they're creating. And A.J. Brown's point is, we can't expect to win another Super Bowl unless we have our shit together. Sorry, Kristen. Unless we have our stuff together. We can't just go out there and float. You can't float your way to the Super Bowl. You have to dominate your way to the Super Bowl. And, oh, we won, so it's all good. No. The defense won it for us. The offense didn't do anything. The offense put up 10 points. Now, also, the fact that the Packers' offense seemed to be random play generator on Monday night didn't hurt the cause for the Eagles. But, and this is a valid point, and he was asked about being misunderstood. He said, I don't care if I'm misunderstood. And he gave a great explanation. The whole quote is at PFT, and the link to the whole press conference is there. But, you know, he's trying to help the team. Now, is it wise to be that open about it publicly? Well, maybe when you've tried everything you can privately and it doesn't change, maybe that's all you can do. And this is different from Tua Tagovailoa gratuitously calling out teammates who either weren't showing up for player-only meetings or showing up late, whatever it was. It's amazing. It wasn't that long ago, and it feels like years ago. This is a guy who has real frustrations. This is a guy whose frustrations aren't being addressed. This is a guy that the team knew he has a propensity to voice his frustrations, whether it's in the locker room, on a Twitch stream, or reading a book on the sideline during a game. And they tolerate it because he's great. They tolerate it because he is a guy that when he's one-on-one, you should throw it to him every time. And he said yesterday, they need to design plays for me. They need to use me. It's not I'm being selfish. It's I'm here and I'm good and you know I'm good. Why aren't you using me? If the goal is to gain yards, score touchdowns, and win games, and you have a chess piece that can help you do it, what the hell is wrong with you that you're not doing it? And that isn't selfish. That's selfless. That's a guy taking a step back and asking the question. And I think this applies in many workplaces, in many settings, and this is where it becomes awkward for the person who knows his or her skills and abilities and is concerned that, well, if I make this argument, I'm going to look like I'm being selfish. You take a step back and say, what are we trying to do here? What's our goal as an organization? Whatever it is, pick an industry. What's our goal here? Okay, we're a law firm and we try cases, and I'm good at it. And you have me in the library doing research memos, and I know I'm good at it, and you know I'm good at it. What's going on here? Well, you haven't tried enough cases, but you know I'm good at it. So let's go do it. Whatever the explanation is, there's always an explanation, there's always an excuse. And I credit A.J. Brown for being willing to stand up and say, something's off here. Yeah, we're winning. We're not going to keep winning. This isn't going to work in January. I'm here. You're paying me a lot of money. I'm here. Let's go. I get down the sideline. You throw me the ball, unless you underthrow me, which is, I wish Chris was on today to have this conversation, because this feeds into Chris's position that Jalen Hurts is part of the problem. And A.J. Brown said yesterday, look, he's got to pick up the rush. He's processing a lot. Maybe it's a Kevin Patullo issue. Maybe it's a Nick Sirianni issue. Regardless, I'm on Team A.J. with this. And I respect his willingness to say something, even though many are going to think he's just another diva receiver who just wants targets and catches and yards and touchdowns. He wants a win. And he senses the storm coming if the Eagles don't change the course, because they've got an objective and they have at their disposal someone who can help them get to where they're trying to be, and they're not using him the way that they should. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.